Hi there, this is Pete Howard, Director of Concert Posters for Heritage Auctions. And music historians and jazz lovers and just, mid-century American music lovers in general, Fats Waller, what can you say? Especially about a poster that's so old and so scarce and looks so cool as this, right? Now, Fats was actually a member of the Songwriters Hall of Fame, the Jazz Hall of Fame, and the Big Band Hall of Fame, just in case you weren't totally familiar with that. And this poster's pre-World War II, 1935, and yet it has great graphics. Sometimes those early ones are extra simple, but just take a look at this. It's just so much fun. Now, Fats, of course, was a pianist, a composer, and a comedic entertainer. He combined all those really nicely into a great package. And on the composing tip, well, you've certainly, if you haven't, you have now, composed, of course, most famous song, signature song, Ain't Misbehavin'.
Ain't misbehavin', saving my love for you.
And he also gave us Honeysuckle Rose. Matter of fact, remember there was a Broadway musical that did rather well about Fats' life story, and it was called Ain't Misbehavin'. So, yeah, the appearance of this poster is really something. Look at those, yellow and brown colors, and then the red venue information at the top makes it, offsets it really nicely, just really special. The Riverview Ballroom in Neponset, Massachusetts. And notice Fats is waving his right hand and playing the piano with his left hand. Well, he was famous for what's called the stride style of piano playing, where the left hand just keeps a steady beat and he's either singing or talking over it or doing something with the other hand, including picking out lead piano notes or what have you. So it's nice that the rendition of him, the artistic rendition, is so accurate to who he actually was and how he actually played. It's just too bad this is from an era where the graphic artists were just not credited, so we don't know who did it. And this is even so early, even the poster companies didn't bother putting their names at the bottom, so we don't even know who printed it either. Some, however, would say, well, that's great, that's what I want though, something really primitive and early before those business aspects were even being thought of, and that's certainly what we have here. It's also nice there's that logo on Fats' shoulder there for the Columbia Broadcasting System, or CBS, of course. That's a nice added touch, and I guess that is, after I say that, that is a business element that worked its way in, but it looks cool in that form to have that logo on there. And perhaps best for last is the last four words on the poster. Look down there, radio's harmful little armful. Isn't that cool? Well, that was sort of a slogan given to him by the CBS network to sort of stress his comedic side and his entertainer side, as opposed to just being the composer and performer and singer of great songs. So Fats was one of the early, most multi-talented, think of your other people like Sammy Davis Jr. and everybody else who could do it all. Well, Fats was one of the very first, and just a super legend, and his influence definitely lives on to today. So the auction for this poster will be on Saturday, August 5 in our signature sale of concert posters. And to see more pictures of it and read a longer description and so forth about this little gem, be sure to visit ha.com/7308. See you there.